Morning, guys. As you know, it's June 1st, which means it is day one of my 30 Days of Healing challenge for all of us. I think it's going to be really good for me. A lot of these things I've been practicing for a while, but I've been kind of lately haphazard with them, and it's just really great to get back into a regular practice. Then it just becomes second nature, you know. So I'm going to try not to beat around the bush too much, just get to the point. I don't want to bore you to tears. But for day one, in my journey, the most important thing for me has definitely been to start off the day and my journey with an intention or a mantra in the morning. A mantra is a phrase that you repeat to yourself over and over while feeling into it. And in this case, it would be, how do you want to feel? How do you want to feel today? And I would say first thing in the morning, as soon as you open your eyes, think about how you're feeling. Think about, what is your first thought? What is your emotion? What are your feelings? Notice them. Don't judge them, but notice them. And then realize that you have the power to change those emotions through your thoughts. So for example, let's see. Well, for those of you who are really struggling, maybe like I was back in the day when I first started my journey and was terribly sick and foggy and dissociative. I was unable to form a coherent thought, really. It was pretty bad, but I was following advice that I had seen elsewhere. And again, Amy B. Scher's book that is in my resources listed on meghappens.com, listed in the resources page, but her book, How to Heal Yourself When No One Else Can, was very helpful, and something she talked about was intentions and mantras. So I remember the goal was to, even if you don't believe it right then, if you can't feel into it because you don't really believe it, say it anyway. Say it anyway. Say it over and over and over, and until it becomes a belief, until it becomes a reality. So for me, there was, I am perfectly healthy. I am perfectly healthy. I am perfectly healthy. And I had so much wrong with me. I was on so many medications. I mean, I was a hot mess, but I knew that I had to start to try to believe that I can become healthy. And I mean, nobody thought I was going to get healthy. No doctor knew what the hell was wrong with me. And they certainly didn't think, it was just kind of like, you know, you're going to have to live with it. Here's a bunch of medications and Band-Aids, slap those on. As you know, I'm getting super rambly. I did not intend to do that, but it was the trauma that needed healing. My body had to get out of a state of fight or flight, and I had to heal some trauma in order to get myself out of that perpetual state of fight or flight, for my body to calm down and be able to function the way it needs to function. So I remember doing the mantra, I am perfectly healthy. I bought mugs that said, I am perfectly healthy. I drank out of those, and I imagined and envisioned the frequency of those mugs pouring into me, you know, good health pouring into me every time I sipped a healthy beverage out of them. Point is, first thing in the morning, I am perfectly healthy. I am perfectly healthy. I would lie there and feel into it. That's what I wanted to create that day. If I was especially foggy, you know, I would think I am clear-minded. My mind is clear. My mind is clear. And you really have to feel into it, believe it. You can do that several times per day, but first thing in the morning is really important. One that I would do is thank you. I would just try to find anything to feel grateful for in a world. I was in my own little bubble in this like hellish prison in my own mind and body. It felt like, but I knew, you know, there were things that I was thankful for. There were things to be thankful for. A supportive husband, beautiful daughter, financial stability. I wasn't sleeping. I couldn't digest food. My hair was falling out by the handfuls. My life was, I mean, I was struggling trying to take care of my daughter and take care of myself and remember to take these medications several times per day. It was crazy and it felt overwhelming. Like, how the hell am I going to get to the next step? How am I going to I could not have imagined tapering down off medications. I couldn't have imagined sleeping. Like, I wasn't sleeping. You know, I was getting a couple hours a night if I was lucky. So it's like, you can't heal that way. Anyway, that's what I thought. My ego was strong, you know, like, and I had to just let go of all that. I had to let go of the ego and believe, and believing is so important. And again, even if you don't know, because I'm telling you right now, I was a hot friggin' mess. And I have healed. It is unbelievable. I mean, like, just a couple years ago, I was emaciated. I wasn't digesting food. My gut was infested with parasites. Not pleasant, but true. And I was on several medications I never thought I'd be able to get off of. My hair wasn't growing. I was in fight or flight. I was having hypertensive crises. I was anxious, depressed. And I was hiding it all, brilliantly hiding it all. And oftentimes I was hiding behind alcohol. I was hiding behind prescription medications to calm my nerves. that's something I don't regret, because I needed it at the time. It served me at the time, although I did, I abused them to some degree just to function. Anyway, off the point. I am off those medications. I'm off sleep medications. I'm off anxiety medications. And I'm off kidney medication. I mean, I was told I had some rare kidney disorder, you know. Anywho, it's a miracle that I have healed. And it's like, I'm saying this right now, and it just, every day, I just can't even believe it. I mean, it really is. It's an absolute miracle. Miracles are everywhere. Miracles are everywhere. And anything is possible if you believe it. Anything is possible. So I started out just saying I am perfectly healthy. I wanted to believe it so much, and I would take small steps each day towards achieving that goal. And it's just amazing. Like, it feels like I blinked my eyes now. It was a long journey, but now it's like, here I am, and I'm doing freaking great, and I want the same for you if you don't have it. And I want us all to feel our absolute best. Like, I'm doing well, but I've fallen out of practice with certain things, and I know that I could do better. So first thing that I would recommend, some of these things you're likely already doing, disregard those. Hopefully something is helpful over the next 30 days. I'm doing this for me. So it's going to be awesome. I'm excited. I think that June 30th, I think I'm going to feel even better. I think I'm going to feel amazing. And I think you guys are too. If you maybe want to jot some of these things down, and ones that you haven't thought about before, and just maybe journal about it. So day 1, June 1st, welcome to our 30 days of healing. Every morning start with your intention and your mantra, and just know that you're going to get there. Know that with time, you're going to get there. If it's the same thing every day, you want to be healthy every day, even better, go for it. If it's a different one every day, that's fine. Feel into it, believe it, visualize it, envision it. You will get there. I promise. So, that's it for today. I hope you guys have a fantastic Monday and a lovely week ahead, and I will